What's going on, guys? This is Vegas and welcome to another episode of Do I Think? The series in which I answer Do I Think questions, obviously. So I had a Would You Rather, and to be honest, it's on my other hard drive, so I can do that one, but I hate long intros, as I always say, so let's just start the episode. First question: do I think Call of Duty will ever die? Okay, here's the deal. Call of Duty, it's gonna be hard to be knocked off the throne, because, to be honest, it's the #1 game at this moment. It will always be bots until a certain date, which we're actually going to be talking about. But it has always been bot for the past, 4 years, is it? Since Call of Duty 4, it's been an annual event to get the next COD game. So, what do I think Call of Duty will die? Eventually. As all games do, it will die eventually. Now, I'm actually thinking it will probably die at some point with the next gen console, because it's kind of hard to think of Call of Duty actually dying on this console. I think that a company or a competitor will actually bring out a game which will be a lot of fun for the next gen console, which will have great graphics and just a very fun system. But the reason Call of Duty is fun is because it's an arcade shooter, not because it's a realistic one, because it's an arcade shooter, and therefore people like the fast-paced action. And I don't know what's really going to overcome that. But yeah, I think that Call of Duty will eventually die in the next gen console. Not in this one, but apparently the Xbox 720 is being announced this year and probably released next year. So sure, yes I do. And as always, next question. Do I think that television will one day be taken over by entertainment on the internet on sites such as YouTube? Now, here's the deal. Entertainment on sites like YouTube will become the big thing. People are actually, or companies at that matter, are actually thinking, or actually doing, switching over to YouTube because of the live streaming feature and the fact of the viewer base on there. Woody's Gamer Tags Painkiller already has a bigger viewer base than some television shows on channels like ABC or ANC. I'm not sure, I'm not too familiar with the American television shows, but definitely better than Dave. So yeah, I think that television is going to die one day. I think the internet has become this big expanding thing which is just going to keep growing, and eventually everybody will switch over. As you know, television are actually adapting to internet because you now have these internet TVs that can actually take YouTube. They can even take Facebook for some fucking reason, not sure why. But still, I think that television will be taken over by internet one day. Probably not this year, probably not next year, but maybe by 2020. So yeah, they're going to be switching over to the internet soon, and television will have its day and then probably fade off. The idea of the television will stay in the fact that people use television for Xbox. I mean like the source and input for the actual TV side of things. So yeah, they'll implement YouTube and the internet on those sort of TV things, and it will just switch over to the internet. If you understand what I'm saying, because some people sometimes don't understand what. Yeah, fucking next question. Do I think that my YouTube channel will succeed? Okay, now here's the deal. I make YouTube videos for fun, because it is very fun making YouTube videos while gaming and talking your opinions on the internet, and pretty much giving a good approach to it. It's actually very fun to make the commentary, sometimes more than the game. That's the weird thing. So B, I also make it for the subscriber input and response, because I just crave and love the response I get from subscribers, like, oh nice video dude, or even a like ratio. If I wake up with like 6 likes on a video, I feel very good about it. I was actually in a chat with some subscribers earlier, and they were saying my content was good. They were saying it was actually brilliant, and that they actually felt good about me having them on the friends list, and that was just wonderful to have. Now, do I think my channel will succeed? Yes, I fucking do. If people are enjoying my content at the moment, then much more people will enjoy it in the future. That's my side of things. May not be growing as fast as some people, but I will grow. I definitely think I will grow, and eventually, if I grow to the fact that I can actually live off this thing, then that will be fucking badass. So yeah, making content at the moment, which people are enjoying, and I will not change the kind of content that we'll make unless you guys want to. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Vegas, and it's been a very good episode. It's actually maybe better than Would You Rather I'm putting out tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Vegas. As always, leave a rating because I cannot emphasize enough. I mean, I'm always telling guys to leave ratings in videos, and you guys might get annoyed by it. So just leave a rating in the video. Always helps me out. As always, this is Vegas checking out. And shout out to those subscribers who I was talking to earlier. I may put your link in the description if I remember. Have a nice day.